Hi, Ray from Model Making Maniacs. I've just received my latest plane. It's been out for a little while. This is a Zohd Talon 250g, so it's the really lightweight version of the larger Talon plane. It should be a good little plane. I'm going to use this for my FPV setup for when I'm on holidays. It's a smaller plane. I've got the Talon Rebel GT, which is quite big. This one's going to be smaller. I'll be able to take it on holidays, that sort of stuff. Easier to keep in the van. What we'll do an unboxing for you, show you what's in there, a quick build video because it only takes a few steps to get this built up. I'll show you what FPV gear I'm going to be putting in my plane, and then we'll run into some flights, some test flights, the setting up, and see how it goes with the FPV gear. Okay, so let's get into the unboxing and see what they give you in the box. So this was the plug and play version, so it's got everything in there for us. So what we have, they have their mandatory advertising gear. We have the rear tail wings, the cover. What else we got? Some more stickers, as they do. Some Velcro, and looks like the connector to hold the wing on. They give you the 2-bladed prop for the 2S setup and the 3-bladed prop for the 3S setup. And then we get into the body here. Now this has got the same motor on it. It's the Zohd 2600 motor, I think it is. Same as what they have with the Dart 250, so same sort of setup as in that. It's got the 30 amp ESC with the connector there ready to run your FPV camera as well. The small servos, everything's all in there for you, ready to go. And then we have the wing. Again, servos all installed, everything ready to go. It's got, if we hold it up to the light, you can see there's a carbon spar inside the wing. That width, they've also got it in the ailerons as well. Now with the build on this particular plane, as I said, very simple. All you need to remember is when you're putting on the rear tail fins that you need to do the connectors first before you glue them. So you'll just thread the connector in, put your glue in, glue it in place, and the same with that one. So, and your wing, will just fit on, screws down, cap. So really it's just 2 bits of gluing and that's your plane ready to go. Now I'll show you what FPV gear I'm going to put in mine. Let's sit that there. Let's grab my bits and pieces. So just for starters, I had this sitting around. This is the VC400 camera that comes with the Zohd Copilot. I had this floating around, so I'll fit that into this plane. My flight controller will be the Sparrow 2 flight controller that has return to home. You can plug the GPS into it, which I'll be using. Plug the GPS in, that gives me my return to home and my flight control on it. And my receiver, I'm going to be using my ELRS micro receiver. So hopefully give me a bit better range. My TX16S, I've fitted the ELRS module to that to give me longer range for when I fly my big Talon. But we'll get this set up in there, see how that goes, try some different power settings on the camera and see what sort of range we got. I'm just going to use the standard aerials and everything that came with my goggles. We'll show you that when we get out into the field. But that's all there is to this little plane. So I'll be running it on a 3S to start with, and we'll see how we go. So I'm looking forward to getting it up in the air. Cheers.